Dear Diary, it's been a long time since my last entry. Where to begin? Well, most importantly, I got a new job. Last week, I accepted a position as a compliance officer with Total. I'm looking forward to this new chapter in my life. No, I know it won't be easy, but it's an exciting and intellectually rewarding position, especially for a company like Total, and in a country like the Republic of Subornia, which will be my new home as of tomorrow. I'll admit, I didn't know much about Subornia before, and I'm still learning about this small country between the Middle East and Caspian regions. Luckily, the Subornia Tourism Promotion Board sponsored an informative commercial about the country that I saw last night.
Subornia, Subornia. Never heard of it? Well, you aren't alone. Subornia only became an independent country in 2005, when it finally declared itself independent from the Soviet Union. The country was of such strategic unimportance before 2005 that it never appeared on any published map. Hence our country motto, Subornia, the most beautiful place that you've never heard of. Well, just look at that scenery. Oh, and here are some crazy trees. That all changed with the discovery of oil 10 years ago. Proven reserves of 75 billion barrels. Well, since then, Subornia's development is going up, especially in the capital city of Sudoy. Oh, look here. It's the head of Subornia's new elected government, President Eisenhower. Every Subornian remembers his grave exploits during the fight for independence, and now he's signing a bill into law. What a hero. Oh, now look. President Eisenhower is shaking hands with Adlai Johnson, a senior executive of the powerful state-owned Greater Resource Institute of Subornia, or GRI, as we say for short. GRI is involved in nearly all petroleum operations in the country, so let's let these two get back to talking about important matters. People say that corruption is a problem in Subornia. Transparency International says that we have serious integrity problems. But what do they know? Anyway, at 144 out of 176, we're doing better than Angola, and that's not too shabby. And hey, you better watch out, Kazakhstan, or we may pass you up next.
I understand that working in Subornia can be difficult. GRI often requires us to enter into agreements with local companies in order to carry out our work. These local companies may be newly formed and inexperienced, though it isn't clear. Many such companies are rumored to be owned indirectly by government officials or their family. Yesterday, I received a briefing on Total's operations in Subornia from the country director, Gérald Boulot.
So Total operates the development of Block 3. Now, we purchased our 55% stake through a bidding process, and we used a well-known local agent who knew that process very well to help us.
And who holds the remaining 45%?
So GRI owns 15%, and Total was paired with three other major international companies, Seychelles, Eni, and Chevron, each of whom own 10%.
And do we have any other block interests?
We do. We have a minority shareholding, 15%, in Block 21, which is operated by Seychelles. That's under the same pressures to develop quickly. Subornia has also been interested in developing its refining capacity. So as part of this effort, GRI and Total entered into an agreement to build a massive refinery about 50 kilometers south of Sudoy. The refinery, once it's constructed, will be owned 50-50 by Total and GRI has in fact indicated that it's thinking about selling some of its interest to some local partners. GRI has also said that it will insist that the refined product will be marketed by local partners that it itself has selected.
So Total doesn't have a marketing presence in the country?
We do. In fact, marketing and services are doing a great job of building up a strong presence in the country through a network of in-country service stations. Now, this can sometimes be a problem depending on because of the changing political winds in Subornia, which sometimes require and at other times prohibit sourcing product from other countries. I should also add that sort of customs clearance and the like also pose problems and challenges because the government tries to use its influence in those activities.
Anything else I should know?
I suppose what you should know for now is that we work in Subornia. We work with a lot of vendors and a lot of subcontractors and a lot of representatives, and our due diligence hasn't necessarily caught up with what's required under our policies. We're making good progress, but we've still got some way to go.
So, that's what I know about Subornia and Total's operations so far. It's going to be an exciting time. The only truly sad part about the whole thing is that I had to call things off with Dakari again. I got this new job last week.
Cool.
Yeah, it means I'm moving to Subornia.
Where?
Subornia. It's the most beautiful place you've never heard of.
Cool.
Yeah. I know we've had our ups and downs, the two of us, before. What was me trying to pursue my corporate career and you trying to work out where I'm going?
Yeah, with the Cheese Wizards, man.
The what?
The Cheese Wizards. That's the name of my band.
But what about the Lonely Dolphins?
Old news, man. We're the Cheese Wizards now.
Anyway, not important.
It is important. It's everything.
Look, Zachary, what I'm trying to say is I'm moving to Subornia. You're staying there to try to be a rock star. So let's cut it off for now.
Cool.
And a compliance officer has a lot to think about. Process, due diligence, training, proceedings, tone at the top.
Tone at the top. Yeah, I like the sound of that one.
To the great time we had.
To the Cheese Wizards, man.
I'm really going to miss his unnaturally high-pitched voice. But anyway, dear diary, see you next in Subornia.